Lena lived in a quiet apartment on the 12th floor of an old building. Every night before bed, she liked to sit by the window and stare out at the city lights. One night, as she gazed out, she noticed a man standing perfectly still on the rooftop of the building across from her. He was facing her, motionless. His pale face seemed unnaturally bright in the moonlight, and his grin was wide, too wide. She tried to ignore him, but every night he was there, standing in the exact same spot, always staring at her. His grin never faltered. A week later, she decided to close her curtains. Out of sight, out of mind, she whispered to herself. But that night, she woke up to the sound of faint tapping on her window. She froze. Her apartment was 12 stories high. No one could possibly be outside her window. Heart pounding, she slowly turned her head toward the window. The curtains were slightly open, just enough for her to see him. The man was no longer on the rooftop. He was at her window, grinning wider than ever. As she stared in horror, the tapping stopped. He leaned closer to the glass and whispered, "Why did you try to block me out?" The next morning, her neighbor found the window open. Lena was gone, but a faint handprint was left on the glass. A handprint from the outside.